Hello everyone. Are you looking for MBA project on human resource management? If you are looking for MBA project on human resource management, I'm going to help you out here. So I'm going to give entire idea of simple projects so that you can do the project very simple fashion without any investment. Yes, of course. The first topic which I am going to suggest you is study the impact of remote work on employee productivity and engagement. You know that employee productivity and engagement is very desirable for every organization. So what is the role will which type of working mode is come first increase the productivity, either remote work manner or direct mode or physical mode? Yes, we should have a think about, we should have thought about that. Or like the overview of the project is, so you know that after COVID, more amount of more remote type of work mode has been started. Even once the COVID situation has been improved, so many of the companies are adopting the hybrid mode also. So this project explains, or this project make a conclusion how the remote work impacting on the productivity of employee. Will that be improved or not? How about the employee moral? So those things we are going to investigate. How it can be done? Yes, you can do one thing. You can use 30 to 50 employees. You can survey, do the conduction of 30 to 50 employees. Either you can go for IT sector or you can go for like a hardware section. So any other thing, financial sector, no issues. So do the effective survey and select 50 population. Population size should be 50, minimum of 50. Use Likert scale questions like satisfaction level, engagement. Then analyze the result using any one of the software tool like Excel, Google Forms, etc., which are quite common, and most of the people are aware about the software. Okay, it is not a big deal to study. Compare the productivity before and after the remote transition. This is actually based on the primary data. Similarly, secondary data also can be done. You can download any one of the data sets. Finding out the data set, you should be very careful. So download the data set and you can conduct the analysis. Before COVID, what happened? After COVID, what happened? So you can analyze a case study type. For example, a particular company you can check. Okay, their annual report or any other source. Through any one of the source, you please collect the data and you can conduct the analysis. This is one of the very interesting topic which you can go ahead. I strongly suggest you can have the publication as well based upon this. Okay. Then another one is actually the study the impact of artificial intelligence in recruitment. So in that you are going to learn about opportunities and threats, or opportunities and challenges. So the main summary of the project is, you are going to explore how companies are using artificial intelligence for the hiring process. Okay, how it improves the benefit. Are they able to identify the right candidate using artificial intelligence, or which method is better, using AI or without AI? So you can have a a detailed analysis. So it is better you can have the interview with a minimum of 5 HR members using the AI tool. Then collect the examples of AI tool. For example, higher view, one of the popular HR software. Even Pi metrics also you people might have observed. Do the strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis, SWOT analysis. Okay. So based upon the findings, you can have a report preparation. So this is actually one of the important project in the modern era, right? So you can go ahead with that. You can have the proper analysis, statistical analysis, and you will be able to you'll be able to get the better result as well. So another topic which I would like to suggest to you is employee well-being programs and their effect on retention. So nowadays, we people, HR managers, we are facing very important challenges, that is retention rate. How to how to retain the employee, how to make the system stable. If more attrition rates are happening, our organizations becoming unstable. So that is one of the remarkable fact which you might have observed, or you might have learned. Okay. So, however, so employee retention is very important. So, how employee well-being programs, especially like mental health days, then yoga, flexible schedule, how their mental health is getting improved, and how the people love their organization, how they are going to start their how they love the particular organization and continue their continue their career. So you need to judge whether the wellness programs such as mental health, flexible schedule will help for will minimize the attrition rate. Okay, and improve the retention rate. Attrition and retention both are opposite, right? Method: collect two companies, one with the wellness program, one without any wellness program. Compare the attrition rate for at least 3 to 4 years. You can compare. Use the sample bar chart or pie chart. It can be done either primary or secondary, whichever you are comfortable. You can go ahead. If you are wanted to go for like primary data, get the permission and mention the courtesy also. Discuss the HR practices influencing the employee retention. You can make very beautiful results and you can present in front of any one of the people, those who wanted to, like your principal or your HOD or your higher authority can directly present. Yes. So we'll ultimately understand the employee well-being programs. What is their impact in an organization? Another one is actually study the diversity, equity, inclusion practices in Indian startups. So nowadays there are so many startups are growing, like even MSME supporting so many type of startups. Especially if I talk about like a DEA, DEA means diversity, equity, and inclusion in startup focusing on gender, race, and socio-economic diversity. Okay, so you are going to identify the impact of diversity, equity, inclusion, especially in the startup because more number of startups are going because our government supporting more on startup because we wanted to become employer, not employee. Correct. That is how many employers should come up. Many entrepreneurs should come up. That is the ultimate motto. That is really great. But we need to inspect these criteria. Conduct 3 to 5 startups. Check the DE practice. Then ask about hiring, promotion, and training policies. Create a checklist or scorecard to evaluate the diversity, equity, and inclusion. Include the case study of a best practices in a certain companies. So go through the like reviews based on the case study. You can have a better practices. Okay, DA is one of the very important practice in human resource. Especially, we need to check whether it is suitable in startup or not. Gamification such as like badges, leaderboards, simulations in employee training and development. You have to investigate how gamification improve the learning and engagement in the corporate training. Identify a company using gamified training, survey trainees or HR engagement leaves, show before and after the feedback if possible. Use the screenshot or examples training tools, and you can have a beautiful graphs. Okay, you can present in front of your higher authority or your like head of the departments. So these are the few important topics related to human resource management. So I broadly discussed the most trending topics in the human resource management. You can make use of this project for your MBA, BBA, PG, DM, etc. So you can invest. Zero investment is required for completing the project. Even I can promise you have a better publication based upon this topic. So do well. I wish you all the very best for your project examination. Thank you for watching this video. Happy learning. Have a great day. So if you are watching our channel first time, I request you to subscribe and kindly share this particular video to the stakeholders. Thank you so much for watching this video.